Hey there. All right, we're going to learn about the schwa this week. But before we do that, let's do just a little bit of a phonemic awareness warm-up. Are you ready? All right, let's see if we can find some words that rhyme. All right, soda, scuba. Do they rhyme? They do not rhyme. They have the same final sound though. Colon, stolen. They do rhyme. Good. All right, repeat my word. Alike. What's the first sound in alike? Good. What about away? First sound, good. And around, first sound, good. All right, now say ago. Now say ago without go, good. Say polite. Now say polite without p, light. All right, good job. Now say maze, and now say maze, but add at the beginning. Maze, good. All right, say dull. Now say I at the beginning of dull. Idle. All right, good job. Okay, now let's change the words a little bit. Say alike. Now change like to agree. Agree, good. Say equal. Change quo to vul. Evil, good. And say label. Change lay to fate. Fable. All right, good job. All of those words had the schwa sound in them. And did you notice anything about all the words? They all had more than one syllable. I think I used all 2-syllable words, but all words that have more than one syllable usually have a syllable that's not as stressed as the other syllables or accented. And so sometimes when we have an unstressed syllable, we have the schwa sound. And the schwa is kind of a generic vowel because all the vowels can say the schwa sound. And the schwa sound is just that sound, okay? Okay, so let's look at some words. This is how we show the schwa sound. It kind of looks like an upside down E, but that just means that we say for that vowel. All right, so let's look at this word. All right, first we see that we have, 2 working vowels. So if we have 2 working vowels, we look to that first consonant. One must run, so we're going to split it there. We look at that first syllable. It's phonetic skill 3, so we have a long O, right? And then we look at the second syllable, and it seems like it should be so day, right? Because that looks like it's going to follow phonetic skill 3, but it doesn't. When we have that A at the end of a syllable, in the last syllable of a word, it usually says in the last syllable of a multi-syllable word. So this word is actually soda. So instead of marking it with the long vowel marking, we're going to mark it with the schwa. Okay, sometimes you have to try out the long vowel or the short vowel to make sure. Okay, let's look at our next word. Okay, let's look at this word. You might know it already, but let's mark it. We see we have 2 working vowels. We look after that first vowel. There's 1 consonant, 1 must run. So we look at that first syllable. Looks like phonetic skill 3. So it looks like we will have a long I. And then we look at that second syllable. It looks like phonetic skill 1. It looks like we're going to say pilot, right? But that's not what it is. Does that sound right? The pilot flew the plane? Nope. So we change that short vowel marking to the sound because that is the unstressed syllable in pilot. All right? Okay, now this word has 3 vowels. Okay, we see that the first vowel is an A, and we have 1 consonant after it, 1 must run, right? But it says Usually if the A is the first syllable by itself, it says We don't say A like, right? Because the second one has the silent E, the strong and silent E, so it makes that vowel long. Okay? So our word is alike. All right? We heard alike, away, around, agree. Those words all start with an A, even though it sounds like they start with a short U. Okay. Here we go. Another one. It starts with an A, then we have a blend, and then we have two adjacent vowels. So we have that A at the first as the first syllable by itself, because the GR blend is going to go as one unit with the second syllable. And that's going to be, I can't hit the mouse right. It's going to be that schwa sound at the beginning. Our second syllable has those two adjacent vowels. The second one is silent. That makes the other one long. That's phonetic skill 5. And we have agree. All right, I agree that schwa is hard to find sometimes. All right, and here we have another one. We have 3 vowels. The first one has a one consonant behind it, so one must run. It's that A at the beginning, so it's going to say the schwa sound. Then we have 2 adjacent vowels in the second syllable, so it's going to make that A long. The Y is a vowel, remember, at the end of a syllable when it's an adjacent vowel. And so it's going to be way. I hope you're having, I hope you get to go away for vacation sometime. Okay, now let's get ready for dictation. Make sure you have something to write with and something to write on. Remember, you can use anything. Sometimes if you use a marker or something that smells good, or even shaving cream, doesn't matter to me. But something to write with and something to write on. Pause the video if you need to, okay? All right, show me you're ready. You're ready like this? I'm ready like this. Remember, I'm sitting here by myself too, so we all have to do this together. All right, your first word is human. Human. Your turn. All right, let's count the sounds in human. U, 5 sounds in human. All right, see what you can do. I'm going to write it down too. Okay, is the first sound. That's the H. U is the second sound. U. Is the third sound. M. Is that fourth sound, and it's an A in this word. And is the last sound. N. Okay, so for this word, we would mark those 2 vowels. I know it's probably hard to see. One must run. Okay, this is phonetic skill 1, long U. That A says the schwa sound, so we'll do the schwa there. Human. All right, good. Next word. Show me you're ready. All right, here we go. Amaze, amaze. Your turn. Okay, let's count the sounds. A, Z. Okay, 4 sounds in amaze. Write it down. Remember about that sound at the beginning of the word. All right, good. All right, at the beginning is A, is M, A is A, and Z is Z. And what makes that A long? A silent E. Okay, so let's mark it. We have 3 vowels. We have 1 consonant after the first vowel. And we mark that A with a schwa sound because it's at the beginning. Second syllable has silent E. So that makes that A long. Amaze. All right, good job. Next word. This one's a good one. I'm not even sure I use sentences today. I'm going to do better on this one. Bacon, bacon. Your turn. I like to eat a good bacon and tomato sandwich. Sometimes I leave off the lettuce. Bacon. Let's count the sounds. Bacon. B-A-K. 5 sounds. All right, B is B. Remember, B. Line first. B. A is A. K. It's before an sound, so it's going to be the C. And this one, do you know what it is? It's an O, and N is N. All right, we have 2 vowels, so we go ahead and mark those 2 vowels, the A and the O. I don't know if you can see that really well. Okay, one must run after that first A, and that's a long A. So we mark that one. And then the O says that schwa sound. It's supposed to be short, but we mark it with like a schwa. All right, last one. Here we go. This one's a challenge. I think you can do it though. Crisis, crisis. We are having a pandemic crisis right now. Crisis. All right, let's count the sounds in crisis. K, I, S, S. 6 sounds. All right, K. The K, we don't have a KR blend. We just have a CR blend, so it's CR. I is I, S is S, is I in this word, and S is S. All right, so we're going to mark that CR blend. We're going to mark the 2 vowels. One must run after the first vowel. So that I is long because it's phonetic skill 3. And then crisis. Yeah, that says the schwa sound. It's supposed to say I. Sometimes I say crisis, but most people say crisis. Sometimes it comes out a little more like the short I. All right, you ready for the eraser game? Here we go. Find the word that rhymes with glaze. Read it. What word is it? Amaze. All right, good. Erase it. Find the word that starts with the same sound as bagel. Read it. Bacon. Erase it. Find the word that means that something really big and bad is wrong. Read it. Crisis. All right, good. And what word do you have left? Human. All right, good job. Let's look at the transfer card and let's read our words here. Okay, you read them with me, and then I want you to pause the video and read them by yourself, okay? We're going to go across. Tuna, human, scuba, total, hydrant. Okay, all the schwa was in the second syllable on those. Away, first syllable. Item, second syllable. Sofa, second syllable. Amaze is in that first syllable, that Frozen, right there. Broken, totem, private, right? It seems like that should be private, but it's private. Agree, pilot, soda, alike, pencil, alone, and beacon. All right, good. Pause the video and read those words by yourself. Okay, let's read the sentences. You echo me. Do you agree that a robot is not human? Okay, a robot is not what? Human. What does it mean to agree? It's the opposite of disagree. Good. The old sofa was taken away. How would you describe the sofa? And what happened to the sofa? Good. It was taken away. The scuba divers will see a lot of tuna fish. All right. What will the scuba divers see? Who's going to see the tuna fish? Scuba divers. Good. A pilot cannot fly a broken plane. All right. What kind of plane can a pilot fly? One that's not broken. Good. All right. Go back and pause the video again and maybe read these again. Practice with that schwa because it's going to be a little bit hard to spell sometimes because any vowel can make that sound. All right. Good job today.